Hey, game starting. Alrighty tighty. 9 to 5 versus MadaNASCAR. I'm on board with the NASCAR. Let's go vroom vroom vroom. We got ESEA main, season 53. Let us get right into it. In this game, the observation and production provided by my lovely fiance, who is doing a great job of controlling the camera while I give you the jazz hands. And if you're enjoying the content, and you have not already, do hit the follow button if you're here on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And if you feel like it, maybe leave me a comment as well. Would appreciate it. It goes a long way. And let's dive on in, shall we? Shall we? Pistol round. Prediction still up until the pistol round ends. So get your channel points in while you still can. Alright, so we just got Ancient, and we got a couple of A-Sight pistol rounds, and it looks like that trend is going to continue. 4 players from MadaNASCAR headed over to the A-Bomb site. The last 2, I guess 3 players heading on in through main. The last 2 staying behind to throw nades. We got the nade, the smoke for Donut, the smoke for Elbow, and it does leave Hee Hee out and exposed. Meanwhile, Anti also moving out as well. Good headshot to start things off, too, for the 9 to 5 side. They're just repelling MadaNASCAR right back through main, not giving them even a tiniest chance. It's just up to Din now, 1 versus 5. All of the teammates have been headshotted, and it's going to be a full house here. 3 for Anti, 2 for Hee Hee, and a solid pistol round start for 9 to 5 of working on the weekends. Yeah, so the ADR numbers are interesting for MadaNASCAR, just because I think there was only a quarter of a health bar taken from the 9 to 5 side. So interesting ADR numbers, but hey, anyway, Glocks and no nades. So we're gonna have a mow down. Mow down, hoedown. Everybody in through mid, and the Donut player gonna catch wind of this. There's 2 players in Donuts even for 9 to 5. Molotov doing some good damage for itself, but this is just MP9 farm session. Oh, this isn't going so well. NASCAR need to start vrooming. They've just gotten off the starting blocks, and they've already blown a flat. Pedal wrong? Oh, it is! Oh my gosh. You're right. Well, like I said, MadaNASCAR, they get off the starting block, and they blow a flat. 3 versus 5. 9 to 5 making them work overtime. I can't keep going like this. I'm going to use up all my jokes in the first 5 minutes of the game. I literally just changed the stream title. But fun thing, if you want to see if I changed the stream title and I'm gaslighting you, there's a channel in Discord that shows it. Let's see if this push has any legs. The answer is no, it does not. Anti and Leo didn't shut it down completely. but if you look in that channel, you'll see anytime a Gamba is made, anytime the stream is updated. It's a pretty handy channel. If you want spoilers that I'm going to be going live soon. Not quite ready yet. Alright, full rifles versus pistols, but its Tech 9s and Deagles could still have some sort of impact here for MadaNASCAR, but it won't. Okay, well, we might have a fast second game. I don't think there's anything else cast in ESEA tonight. I mean, I guess there's open 1 to 8 games. I don't know if I really want to go to that. We could, though. Man, listen to all those nades popping. Listen to all of those nades popping in mid, and look at how little damage they did. I feel like I'm witnessing a train wreck. 9 to 5, though. This is going to brighten up their Sunday just a bit. He puts the molly down. They're standing in it. They do get the kill, though. That is going to offer them up a lot of space out on the A-bomb site. Nice vibe, though. Trying to get in through Donut. The smoke will stop that. Spray downs through the smokes on Elbow. Might find something, but either way, bomb's still going to be going down. Now the question is, what does this retake hold? Jawswick and Nice Vibe already picking off a couple, taking the advantage for 9 to 5. Ripped right back by our RL4V. That sounds like a droid name. Not the player droid, but like R2D2, K2SO4. Those are droids. By the way, if you're not in the Discord and you're curious about updates, you're curious about all of the various things that I'm working on, you know, consider dropping by the Discord. It's a fun place too. If you're on YouTube, it'll be in the channel in the video description, and if you're here on Twitch, I just put a link in chat. So go drop by. A couple of kills to open up this round, a couple of trades down to the 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3 already. We're just barely 20 seconds into the round. Op rings out for Hee. Garchomp gets cut. Gets chomped. Bit. And Ralev down to 8 HP as well, but Din still fragging. 2 versus 2. Wow, where's my brain? 2 versus 2. MadaNASCAR looking to post there first. Oh, Jawswick found, but that is the low HP player. And MadaNASCAR, oh, they've left bomb behind all the way across the map. With a minute remaining, now they realize, oh, we've got to go pick it up. Well, at least this is a very pretty op to look at. I did not see the knife name. What was it? Was it a butterfly? I missed it. Yeah, butterfly named ADHD fidget spinner, and now the opera is already present on the B-bomb site, so that means RLAV, or RL4V, gonna have to fight this one out, but the P250 comes out for the headshot. And MadaNASCAR, this one, is it gonna be over before it started? I don't want to be too much of a doomsayer, but a 6-0 start feels pretty doomy. Shall we all sing the Doom song? Let's go sing the Doom song now. Doom, 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 doom. MadaNASCAR out through mid. That's a good start. C9 Gurg. Trade from Hee. It's the Doom song. Wait a minute. This split push has some merit. A couple of kills. Was that a... Wait a minute. I need a replay because I thought I saw the Bison icon. Maybe I've been playing and trolling too much. I thought I saw someone have the Bison. Might have been the Galil, though. They don't just turn left? That's a good point. It's the southern hemisphere. Madagascar is in the southern hemisphere. Maybe they just turn right. Maybe it's like Zoolander. I've never seen that movie, and I know I should. But also, I don't care. But why male models? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a terribly exciting movie. Ooh, we might get a challenge here. By back a sight, Din about to peek and does have the shots anti-taken down, and it's just going to be hee left over. Says, I don't need this op. I'ma beat you with the P250. Low health on Din and C9 Gerg, so that may be the case. Ooh, making footsteps. Now it's dangerous. Now they know where you are. Din not going to be taken down. 7 HP. As MadaNASCAR finally chalk up their first round. They heard the Doom song and wanted no part of it. Well, they're gonna have to make some changes. And that might just be the change that they need. A massive brawl out mid favors MadaNASCAR. 3-2. Hee and Joswick. Now left to pick up the pieces. MadaNASCAR go for the quick push over toward the A-bomb site. And you know, for all the Doom I was just singing, if MadaNASCAR wins this, they do shut down 9to5's economy. And Guardchomp, ready for the push on in through smoke. 9to5 disrespecting it. That's a mistake they won't soon forget. Good lineup, though. MJ hee impression. Hee. That's the best I got. Hee. It's like the Toasty from Mortal Kombat. Toasty. ADHD fidget spinner. There it is. There it is. That's such a good name for it. You could name your R8 that too, and it would be a lot less expensive. A funny Michael Jordan. No, I thought you meant Michael. Never mind. Well, 9to5 with the door smoked off. They're kind of running rampant all over the map. This is not a CT setup I've ever seen before. You've got all the B players running over all the way to A, all the way through mid. Stacking it up. Meanwhile, MadaNASCAR hasn't moved. They're still on the back half of the map. It's just he in a position to maybe take contact. But MadaNASCAR want no part of it. They want no part of the silliness. They've got their 2 rounds, but they're going to need to spin this into more than that. Taking such a long pause. They might have a difficult time of it. Oh, that was a synchronized turn. That was kind of cool. You got to take pleasure in the random stuff. Well, they've waited enough time of the round. 35 seconds. The B-bomb site down to 2 players. It is a 5-7 and an MP9 by slant. MadaNASCAR, maybe with the push that they've wanted, but this 5-7, oh god, that's disgusting. Joswick able to claim 1 as well, and it's 2 players wiping out 4 from MadaNASCAR. AZ able to take down 1, but that just isn't your day. That just hurts. You cannot let the 5-7 get 2 like that. That's just full of no. Ah, yes. Look into my eyes. There are 3 rounds left. Do you have what it takes to win them? I am looking into the sun. He's nodding. All right, full AKs out once again for the MadaNASCAR side. Maybe they need to go faster. Just go faster. 9-5 were running all over the map. Oh, caught with a nade in your hand. Will not be benefiting he. So that will be the site opened up here for MadaNASCAR. 4 versus 5, bomb down. But again, 9-5 are disrespecting the smokes of MadaNASCAR. This time, though, does get punished. They lose 2. And it's just going to be up to Nice2Five. Looking for that 1 versus 4. Din on 3 HP, but they've got the smoke and the flash. But I think this one might be belonging to the Roomy boys. Ah, well, you should definitely let MadaNASCAR know that their video will be uploaded on my channel as well. But that is pretty cool. I appreciate getting Team Comms videos. Who is their IGL? Because I didn't know who Din is. Okay. Oh, why does that do that twice? There we go. All right. Does Din have some other contact method that I can message them to say, hey, I have casted your game, if you are interested in seeing that? I mean, this isn't exactly the most exemplary T-side, but if they can get to 5, MadaNASCAR might still have a second lease at life. Because it's... Ah, yes, that makes sense. Oh, this one doesn't look good. Okay, Joswick claims 1. Gerg gonna get the trade, but now the question is, where does MadaNASCAR go from here? Because this is 4 players all pretty well grouped up on the A-bomb site. They're gonna be forcing this push. And 9-5 have arrived on site. He traded out. That's the 1-for-1. Garchomp joining in for another kill. And it might just be the round for MadaNASCAR. They're just gonna win it in a brawl. So 7-4, and the money in a situation where MadaNASCAR can definitely get a 5th. The money not favoring them whatsoever. So a couple of MP9s and some upgraded pistols. No, I don't actually have any upgraded permissions for seeing these. So if you go... Since it's just going to be a mopping up exercise, if you go on Faceit, you're logged in, right? You go to the match page for any match, and you click on the spectate button. It gives you a magnet link, basically what you would open that would cause your game to open. And if you click it, it opens up your game and goes to the game you're seeing here. And it basically has a playcast link that would let you into the server as a spectator but doesn't give you the real server's IP, which I think is a nice bit of tech. All right, he in the 1 versus 3. Only a deagle in hand, does have armor but no kit. Needs to find all 3 of these kills and has already been spotted. Not going to be an easy one here, and Guard Chomp will whisk the final couple of hit points away. Gonna say that joke out loud because I had to hear it. It's he and the 3 T's. Ah, well, if you've got a HUD, that's pretty cool. A lot of people just use the open source HUD that I'm currently using, just because it's easiest to set up. It's open source, so you can see everything that's going on. But yeah, if it worked for other games, it should work for this one too. I mean, more observers is always good. I think King was looking to do observing and producing. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't know how to have a remote observer that's not just over Discord. Ooh. That's a nice headshot, Garchomp. Oh, this is an early rotation away, though. Din now forced to challenge this entire A-bomb site alone. Riv already ripped. And he with a second headshot. Let's go 9-5. Yeah. Ooh. Well, the CT's still got some life left in him. A to Z with a good one, but Anti will trade that one out. There is a kit on C9 Gurg. We don't have a whole lot of time to work with, especially not with Leodin's dualies going nutty. So wait a minute, Trada, is Leodin your mod? Yeah, I'd be down to cast Mythic League games. It's better when you know those people, so I might have to... I don't know. Yeah, Leo is... Yeah, alright, well. How's Leo doing? Leo is 9-6 right now. He's had a couple of good plays. Team photo for MadaNASCAR. Everybody in red room. Say cheese. Cheese. Oh, we're all creeping out through mid. Synchronized creep out through mid in 3, 2, 1. Joswick with the MAC-10. Ready to claim some heads. Good first and the second. That's $1,200 in his pocket and only loses an empty MAC-10 in trade. That's a deal I'll take. A to Z, though, with a headshot on a Garchomp. Feels a little bit worse. The 2 remaining CTs have both picked up MAC-10s, and they're up against Galil's and an AK for 9-5. Din's head spotted. Well, the shots ring out, so let him know. I think all that MadaNASCAR are going to be doing is saving. Holding on to these MAC-10s. Well, you can let Leo know that this game will be up on YouTube. I have a VODs channel just like you do, and I upload everything. I don't know if they'll let me upload the frag VODs, though. I did get to cast frag today, just because, you know, I'm close with a lot of guys in there. And I don't know if they want me to upload my own VOD of that. Yeah, I'll let you know when I have that up. And I've done a lot of in-person casting for frag. Yep. Ooh, Leo. Gonna be tapped down immediately. Din playing in mid. The rest of 9 to 5 creeping on into his place, but ouch, that is not a great pick. I wish the auto director worked, but it's given me the opportunity to get my fiance involved in my casting. He's now observing. Okay. Well, there's only Din on site. They've got Gerg pushing out through Maine for MadaNASCAR. But that's going to be the kill found, but River... Is that how you say that? RL4V and Din. Why? Your name is 3 letters and a number, and none of your letters are vowels. When's the wedding? It is eventually. I don't know. When we're not good at planning, yes. Have wedding at Austin Major. No, I'm the only one going to the Austin Major. When I planned to go to the Austin Major, my fiance wasn't watching my games and wasn't that interested in CS. Now, since observing these, he's gotten very into at least some of the teams, and he's gotten more of an appetite for playing. So who knows? Maybe not the Austin Major. All right, here's a question. If you could have any caster be ordained and do the ceremonies for your wedding, who would you take? And why is it Anders? Because, like, Anders just seems like he'd be really cool with it. Alright, let's see. Darth Mike? Okay, actually, that's a good one. Darth Mike getting ordained to doing a wedding would be pretty awesome. Machine, I could see Machine as well. Alright, I thought this round was going to be a bit of a non-starter, but 9 to 5 have got the bomb down. And MadaNASCAR aren't really pressuring them. All 3 players still sitting back. They're waiting for Gerg to completely clear out CT, Red Room, clear out everything on their way on in before taking space. The bomb already halfway ticked down. The Molotov going to force Nice5 out in the open, but Leodin, 1 versus 2. They look like they've got him dead to rights, but no, they do not. Not whatsoever. He gets the kill onto 1, but RL going to have more than enough time to get this bomb defused. No. Okay. You know who could be... Gosh. I can't believe I'm saying this out loud. But you know who could be a fun minister is Richard Lewis. Would honestly be really funny to marry, you know... Marry a gay couple. Just do a wedding. Oh god, not Thorin. No, that's a hard veto from me. Alright, anyway, B-site. Gonna be charged over once again, and this op already overwhelmed. 4 versus 4. Full tech 9s, but the AWP picked up and immediately dropped. This round... See, I thought the last round was the non-starter. This one seems to be falling over a little bit faster than the last one. Nice vibe. All alone, 1 versus 3. Got the Tech 9, might be able to put it to use, but the M4 spray down just a little bit faster. Down to 5 HP. That one hurts. So MadaNASCAR bringing this one back on their CT side. Full weapons once again for 9 to 5, but they really need to find their footing here on the T side. They've got a couple rounds. Ooh, nice little head boost for Din. All the way over to Cat. Spots one on by ramp. Can't quite hit the shots. This is an interesting little setup, though, for MadaNASCAR. They've got the B-bomb site completely held. 3 players sitting there. They do finally rotate one into Donut. So that is going to be the big danger for MadaNASCAR. C9 Gerg. It's like an orc name.
Hi, me Gerg. Me plant bomb. Me cut red wire.
I don't know why I'm doing this voice. Bomb down. 5 versus 4 retake for 9-5. Anti. Ooh. Dodges the flash, but not the bullets. Next up, going to be Joswick. But cracked from Donut. Nice vibe and he looking to clean up these final players, but it's not going to be enough. They only get 3. Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one, Dweavers. Okay, maybe that would be funny. He'd be something like, esports is all about having beef, but these guys are vegans, they can't even have any beef. How are you gonna have a Twitter beef if you can't have beef? There you go, I just gave you your starting point. I can't do voices. I'm not a voice actor. I would like to be. You like that? How are you going to have a Twitter beef if you can't even have beef? It's too easy. Anyway, full pistols out for 9-5. But MadaNASCAR having a pretty nasty CT side. They've held 9-5 at 2 rounds. Just the pistol and the conversion. Looks like they are taking things a little bit more seriously. Satan would honestly be my favorite. Ooh, this op shot missing. Finally gonna land one, but we'll get overwhelmed. Ooh, this Tech 9 coming out for Leo. Look at that. Look at that. A nice vibe getting involved close up and personal. Din. Ooh, runs out of ammo. M4 picked up and will be dropped. Garchomp with a big bite into 9-5. MadaNASCAR will take the lead. Something they haven't tasted so far this game. Give us double digits here on Ancient. Okay, so favorite fake meats. Obviously, there's seitan in there. I like tofu, but it really depends on what you do with it. I mean, if you could just go to the store, there's so many meat replacement things. Like, it's hard to make, to make a list. Because, like, the big thing about meat replacement is what are you replacing? You're replacing the texture, and you're replacing the flavor. Flavors is just spices, and texture is just how you cook it. You can cook it so that it has a comparable texture, and then you just put the same spices that you put on meat. It's not that weird. People make it so weird. It's not that weird. It's not that weird. You ask everybody about peanut butter. All right? I don't want to hear it. All right, fair enough. Regardless, 2 players inside of Donut for MadaNASCAR. What's the peanut butter question? Do you like crunchy or... Ooh! Great flick out of hee-hee. That's only shutting down the pushing player. There's still 2 players on the A bomb site for MadaNASCAR for 9to5 to work with, although Leodin will spot the first, and this op will be overrun and erased by Hee. So the final 2 for MadaNASCAR are going to make their way over to A and go for the save. We're going to even things right back out at 10. Getting right down to the wire here. Well, I said that they kept them to 2. They instantly proved me wrong, 9to5. They instantly take a third. With 5 players surviving, no less. Very clean round on their T side. No op this time around either for MadaNASCAR. Matt, how do you play NASCAR on CT side? You can't go running around. Meanwhile, Hee gonna get boosted up to the box, but nobody there to meet them. MadaNASCAR playing kind of scared. Player in cave and too short on the B bomb site. Ooh, spots the first, but doesn't quite land. Now going to be prepared for the next peak, but the smoke will obscure. Nine2Five trying to take some space back through Cat. Oh, so, okay. Interesting little mid-round. MadaNASCAR going, okay, we can start to take space on the extremities, but they spot the bomb in A main. This is going to be dangerous. I don't know if Anti is going to be expecting another player in, and there's going to be Din tapping them to the back of the head. Now they've got bomb control, and they've got the rest of the team rotating on over as well. 4 versus 4. Bomb recovered, and now that 9to5 squad has to keep MadaNASCAR from entering back into the site. It's an interesting little bit of ring around the rosy. They do get the bomb down in the end. 2 versus 3. Now for the retake in from MadaNASCAR. Ooh, nice vibe. This is a risky position to be in. Will the risk pay off? No, it will not. Garchomp with the spray down, but lit down to 5 HP. Now it's going to be up to Hee and that op. This nade going to cause a lot of damage. 2 line up, and Hee claims the life of 1. It's Garchomp. Fainted. And interesting, oh gosh, that ragdoll. No. I don't like that ragdoll. That was bad. That was nightmare fuel. It was vibrating, chat. Dead people shouldn't vibrate. You can quote that. Clip it. Put it in a museum. Dead people shouldn't vibrate. I don't think that should be, you know, I don't think that should be bad. Alright, Din, headshot on the last couple of bullets, and Gerg joining in as well, but Joswick with the trade, 3 versus 4, 9to5 already on the back foot. This player in Cubby, Gerg, still has more work to do because there's still a lot more Molly to try to force them out into the open, and the headshot to close the door. So 9to5 will take that mid control away. MadaNASCAR, though, offering up space. RL all the way pushed back inside of Temple. While 9to5 starting to maneuver. We'll have some company soon. A to Z starting to rotate over, maybe getting curious in toward Red Room. The worrying thing is these 3 players for MadaNASCAR offer no opportunities at trades. It's just going to be an early warning. They need a multi-kill, but they're only going to get the 1. Hee with the kill. Now there's the opportunity for 9-5. RL needs this shot. Gets the one. Ooh, and gets away with it too. Oh, but he gonna spot the teammate and slip the net. RL not rotating over just yet. So he gonna have a completely open bomb plant. Planted for wherever they want. Now they can retire to anywhere. Oh, RL making tons of noise, and it's an op to the side of the head to close out the round. 11-11. I thought this one was going to be quick at the start of this game, but we're getting very even now. He gets the last laugh, yes. It's a killing joke. Now it's a tied up game, and full pistols out for MadaNASCAR. They are saving that money. Full save. They do have the upgraded pistol for A to Z, that 5.7, but the rest of the squad on these USPs, they're kind of blocking each other a little bit. They're going for the A main gambit once again. Not working out too well. Joswick will fall, but that is going to be the only one that MadaNASCAR will get. Oh no, they got two. I looked away and I looked back, and there was a second. Two versus three on the retake. AK in the hands of A to Z. That's fun to say. AK, A to Z. Does look like it is just going to be the save, though. Already running back on over to the B-bomb site, just leaving Garchomp all alone. Hoping for some stonks on this. But Nine2Five will deny it. So 12 to 9-5. And they are on map point. That is, you know, I like the print stream op, but I unboxed a long dog, and darn it if I'm not going to defend that op because it is adorable. These AKs are nice too. The Searing Rage, I kind of want one of those. While we're talking about skins. RL getting pushed up nice and close. The flash going to go in from Garchomp. And if there's any kills to be found, they will be found. That's going to be the first head cracked. 9-5. Now going to be on the back foot, but Joswick trades. Still a man down for the 9-5 squad, and A to Z talking about 100 to zeros, putting down 3. Anti, last player standing for 9-5, needs 4. Already with the first headshot locked into place, A to Z up close and personal with the AK. Bomb all the way up ramp. Oh, he doesn't react. It is a full, clear, open kill. In the light of day for Anti. This 1 versus 2 feels doable, but at the same time, something tells me it's not happening. With 25 seconds, he's got to rotate all the way over. Or go for the fake. And he has slipped both of these MadaNASCAR players. They both head back toward mid to like, what if? What if? So Anti gonna have an open plant here. Gonna have a lot of time to get it done, but doesn't take very long to get done, so. Nade gonna be tossed on over to try and discourage the retake, but it's a 1 versus 2. And they've both got kits. Anti claims the first, but not gonna be good for the double. We are gonna get that retake and that overtime. And thanks to Garchomp. And we all say a little cheer. We got overtime. Yay! New party. Aw. I thought it was funny. All right, 9-5, getting up close early toward B. A to Z pushed back. There's so many twos. A to Z, 9-5, 100 to 0. Speaking about 100 to zeros, RL, quick trade, Leo falls. That is the opt down for MadaNASCAR. They definitely lost the health advantage on this, though. Anti-lit down to 56, Nine2Five to 82. MadaNASCAR, at the very least, they've put their M4s into position for some instant headshots. For some 1D, one taps. 1D, one tap, one dink. All of the one things. One direction. And that direction is toward the B-bomb site. Smokes are going to fade. There's still two players sitting long for MadaNASCAR, and Garchomp make that position work for them. Good trade from Anti, but it'll be ripped right back by A to Z. Bomb's going to be going down 3 versus 2 for the retake for MadaNASCAR. You know, that one direction is left. Maybe. Well, that's cool. I didn't see the TSM stickers on this before. A to Z takes down He. Jawswick will fall to Gurg. MadaNASCAR take the first round of overtime. Only one player surviving. You can't really deal a lot of financial damage in overtime. But it's not the worst thing to try and at least get the kills either. So I don't hate the, you know, hey, we at least got the kills. But I feel like T-side is where that you really want to see the overtime coming into play. It's so hard once you've already played a full game to be like, okay. Only gun rounds. Go. It's a lot harder than it looks. Because suddenly your strat books are a little bit shorter because you don't get to see as many of these overtimes. Although, let's take a look towards A main. Anti, are they going to be expected? Gurg, oh, with the peek. Shuffles in. And Anti will shuffle off. RL with a kill as well, but Din overwhelmed by the players in Donut. Oh, NIP just won Fragadelphia. That's great. Well, all right then. 3 versus 3. MadaNASCAR, they've got eyes everywhere. But again, this means that they can't trade each other out. All they can do is call out their opponents as they fall. And fall they will. Nine2Five picking up 1. RL falls as well to Jawswick. And it is just A to Z. 1 versus 3. Gonna go in for it, though. Good kill for Nine2Five, but Jawswick will continue to put down numbers in this overtime. And 9-5 will even things out at 13. Nice and even little score line. Look at the damage, though, just out of the utility. EE, Leo, and Joswick all lit down, but those AKs still serving up hot and fresh bullets. I don't know why Leo just got shot by their teammate, but okay. Bomb gonna be planted. Where is Joswick? Joswick is off in another dimension, just hanging out in mid. Does finally get called back in through Donut. Good kill for A to Z, but the op gonna come out for He for the trade. And nice vibe joining in. There's just tons of smoke kills going down here for 9to5. They might be called 9to5, but it is 420 here, and they are in the smoke doing damage. 9to5 take the advantage on their T side of overtime number 1. Yeah, I need to get more games, and I finally got my premier rank, and I don't want to admit what it is. If you want to know what my premier rank is, join my Discord. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, Molly's going in, 9to5. They just need one to secure a second overtime, and it's a good start. 3 kills to the 1 from MadaNASCAR as they brawl out through mid. Sends them reeling back down. This is a regular season match. I'm just casting for the practice. And I'm casting because it's stuff I can put up on my casting YouTube channel, which, hey, if you're watching here on Twitch, make sure you hit the follow button. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And while you're there, maybe like and comment as well. It all helps out, and I appreciate it a ton. Well, 9to5, if they get their 3 and they get to pull back too. So they get to keep MadaNASCAR guessing, and he coming in with the AWP. RL gonna be hitting the ground. And I think that was Garchomp spotted as well. We can see 9to5 moving around the map already. Starting to take away space. Garchomp headed on in through Donut. No one here moving a muscle. It's just Anti waiting for player to cross the threshold. Does have a smoke and a flash, and Garchomp will offer up the back to the big box. That's where Anti's holding. So 9to5 with a 15th round, 1 off from map point once again. And this time MadaNASCAR are going to need 2 to bring it to overtime. It does kind of feel like 9to5 have had control of this one for most of the game. It's a proud battle back from MadaNASCAR. Let's see if they've got a little bit more fight left in them. Smoke's already starting to sail out of the spawns. And MadaNASCAR, oh, are we going to get the zooming we've been promised? Are we going to get the race cars rooming up ramp, getting that engine started? And here's the kills. Here's the spray down. It's a double for Leo, a double for Joswick, and Anti to clean this one up. 16 for 9to5. And they win it in overtime number 1.